welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into something really important for, well, loads of families. Figuring out college finances smartly.
That's right.
We've got some insights here based on work from Diversified College Planners about common mistakes people make. And the goal really is to help you, listening, spot these potential traps
Yeah.
and make better choices.
Exactly. So you can hopefully save some money, maybe find more options without messing up your long-term finances.
We want to equip you with that actionable knowledge.
Yeah, looking at these common errors should give you some real clarity for funding higher ed.
Okay, let's dive in. First big one, financial aid forms. Like the FAFSA and CSS profile, people sometimes submit them late, or maybe not at all. Why is timing such a big deal here?
Well, the thing is, a lot of the aid money, we're talking grants, scholarships, the good stuff you don't pay back.
Right.
It's often handed out on a first-come, first-served basis.
Ah, okay. So there's a finite pot.
Pretty much. Think of it like the early bird getting the worm. If you're late, even if you qualify for aid,
You might miss out.
you could miss out entirely or get less than you might have otherwise. The funds might just be gone.
Wow. Okay, so promptness really matters. Lesson 1, what's next? Limiting college applications. Why is casting a wider net a good idea?
Yeah, this builds on that idea of maximizing your chances. Applying to, say, just one or two dream schools or only state schools. It can really limit your financial aid possibilities. Different colleges, you see, they have different ways of calculating aid.
Okay.
Some are more generous with need-based aid based on your family's finances. Others offer more merit aid for academics or talents.
So more applications equals potentially more offers to compare.
Exactly. More offers means more data points and sometimes more leverage to negotiate a better package.
Gotcha. It creates options financially too.
Yeah.
Okay, this leads nicely into the next point, this assumption about only applying to schools that look affordable based on the sticker price.
Right. This is a huge one. Families look at a $70,000 price tag and just, run away screaming.
Understandably.
Sure, but that sticker price, it's often not what you end up paying. With good planning and by applying, you might find that a pricey private school actually offers a fantastic aid package.
More aid than a cheaper state school, potentially.
It can happen, especially schools with large endowments and generous aid formulas. By only looking at the initial price, you might self-select out of a school that could have been surprisingly affordable, maybe even cheaper in the end.
So you could actually end up overpaying by playing it too safe on the sticker price.
You could, yeah. You really need to see what the actual offers are after aid.
Okay, definitely worth remembering. What about income? I think a lot of people assume, oh, we make too much money, we won't get anything.
That's probably one of the biggest myths out there.
Really?
Yeah. Income is definitely a factor, no doubt. But it's only one piece of the puzzle. The formulas look at other things, too.
Like what?
Well, like your family size, how many kids you currently have in college at the same time, even how your assets are structured. Are they in retirement accounts or taxable accounts? It all matters.
So it's complex.
Very. And Diversified College Planners, they mention helping families with, objectively high incomes legally adjust things to lower their, what's called the Student Aid Index, or SAI.
Which helps them qualify for aid.
Exactly. So don't assume you're out of the running just based on your income. It pays to investigate.
That's fascinating, actually. Okay, final mistake we're highlighting today, starting the whole planning process too late. Procrastination.
Ah, yes, the classic. Look, starting this process early, like sophomore or junior year of high school, maybe even earlier.
It just gives you more runway, right?
Precisely. More time for thoughtful decisions, not rushed ones. Time to research schools properly, understand the different aid types, maybe make strategic moves with savings or assets before the key financial aid years.
Instead of scrambling senior year.
Right. Waiting too long limits your options, increases stress, and often means you leave money on the table. Early planning equals more choices and potentially lower out-of-pocket costs.
Makes perfect sense. So let's quickly recap the big pitfalls for you, our listener. Don't be late with those aid forms.
Crucial. First come, first served.
Don't limit your school applications too much.
Keep your options open for aid packages.
Look beyond the sticker price.
The real cost might surprise you.
Don't assume your income disqualifies you.
It's more complicated than just that.
And definitely don't wait too long to start planning.
Absolutely. Starting early is key. Being aware of these potential mistakes is really the first step for you to make college more affordable and find the best fit.
It really empowers you. So here's a final thought to leave you with. Thinking about your own family situation, Which of these traps might you be closest to falling into? And maybe more importantly, what's one small step you could take, maybe even today, to start exploring your options differently and avoid that pitfall? Something to think about as we wrap up this deep dive.